Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are diving into a topic that is crucial for every developer, exploring and understanding code bases effortlessly. As a developer, we often face significant challenges when it comes to understanding existing code bases, especially when joining a new project. One of the biggest hurdles is the time it takes to get familiar with the project and its structure. Another major challenge is understanding the various technologies and dependencies used in the project. In modern software development, projects often incorporate multiple frameworks, libraries, and tools. Identifying and understanding how these components fit together can be a complex and time consuming task. GitHub Copilot Enterprise tries to help here. One of the key features of Copilot is the ability to understand natural language queries. Developers can simply ask Copilot questions about the code and it provides meaningful answers. So today we are going to explore how we can use GitHub Copilot Enterprise chat feature for exploring and understanding the code base. Let us move to the code base. I have a Teams app here and it's an existing project where I never contributed anything. So as a newbie, a new joinee to this project, let me take the help of Copilot to understand this project. You can start the Copilot from multiple places. I'm starting the one next to my avatar. There is a Copilot icon. So go ahead and start from here. Let me ask the first question. Summarize this repository. So first of all, summarize what exactly this repository is going to do. It's a sample Teams chat application with the two different languages, that is TypeScript and Bicep. These are the languages used internally. So I can again ask further question like, what is the use of Bicep in this project? So let it give me more details where this technology is used. Bicep is used for defining or deploying Azure infrastructure and it's pointed to two Bicep files. One is under infra, which define the web services as a bot with a bot framework. Another one is using a bot service but not using Azure to host the applications. So the details are coming properly where I can understand more about these things. So let me take the next step to ask where the bot service is defined or which file contains the bot service. And it's provided these two Bicep and it's also given the links to that one. I can just click on that one, navigate to that specific file. So I can ask further questions like just select this portion and I want more details of this. For that you can just select the line numbers. Here it's 15th. Once you select, I'm just minimizing the Copilot. You can observe that Copilot icon is appearing here. I can ask Copilot to explain this one. What exactly this particular line is all about. Copilot is coming with a detailed explanation on what exactly this statement is doing. So from the repository level, I have moved to a file level area. Now let us see how this file level construct or Copilot support is available. Let us explore one of the other files. There is an index.ts file with multiple functionalities here. So let me just ask Copilot what exactly this block of statement is doing. So Copilot is going to give me the details. App.api action, what exactly it's doing. It's a registration of a action registration and it's flagging for input handling kind of thing. And it's given the context and code path to reach the snippet. All information is provided. Not only in a code snippet angle, if I have some questions about the entire file, index.ts file, I can just ask Copilot by clicking on this one where index.ts is added as a context here. What this file all about? Just want to understand what's the purpose of this file. So it's giving me the indication that this file is used to file bot framework and Teams AI. Main purpose or the main components of these files are configuring environment, bot services, adapter, exception handling, etc. So if I want to know more about error handling, how the error handling is defined in my project. So again, I am going to prompt Copilot, get his support to understand how the error handling or exceptions are handled in my project properly. So exception handling is done under index.js where we used on turn error handler and log the error to the console. And the details of this file is also linked here. If I need more information, I can directly go there and find the details available. Copilot is able to provide me the code level information at a file or a code snippet altogether. Let me select another option here. Let me go to the code again. There are some configuration service client credential factory. I want to know more about this one. Select this one. You can see that Copilot is available for helping you. Just ask Copilot to explain. So it's taking that particular object and giving me the detailed explanation on what's the use of that object and how to import the object from which library, and as part of environment configuration, what kind of files or the construct of the object is formed. And adapter creation also this object is used. So in a detailed manner, each of the object explanation is coming to me. So that helped me as a new developer to understand end-to-end flow of that particular object. It's again using Copilot, I'm getting more information of the object level. So we went to object, we are able to select a block of code and take the help of Copilot, and at the file level also it's possible. Then we started the journey from a repository level chat. Now, if you want a natural language query of this particular project, so something like I want to know where the file exists or infrastructure is defined, I can go here and ask Copilot where the infrastructure is defined and click on ask Copilot. So I am going to ask the Copilot this particular question on where this infrastructure is defined. It's going to give me the complete information. It's a natural language way of searching. Otherwise, we normally search with some keywords or construct. Instead of that, if you want to have a natural way of searching, the search box is powered by Copilot. So you can take the help of Copilot to get more information in a repository level. There are two ways at the repository, either the search box or the Copilot at the top. You can use both of them. At the same time, in a file level, you have the facility in a file level as well as lines of code. And if it is object, you can select the object. You have the Copilot available there. The entire GitHub platform is powered by Copilot. It's able to provide the suggestions or explanations on the code in a detailed way. So it's not only explaining, it's providing more details based on the developer requirements. Let me go ahead and explore one of the other files here. I'm moving to the vector data source.ts file where I can see there is an interface defined and it's used in multiple places. I just want to understand where this particular interface, vector data source interface is used, or how this data source options are used across other files. So let me ask how this file is related to other classes, or how this class is utilized in other classes. So Copilot is trying to give me more information where all this class is used and what's the purpose of this class. So you can observe that it's provided this class is mainly used for creating a data source, and the related classes and files are, there is a data source interface, and there is an index.ts readme file where it's referred this particular interface in detail. You will be able to link the files and understand more context between the files as well. It all looks good. We are able to take the help of Copilot in a repository level searching or chatting with Copilot to understand the context of the repository, in a file level where the understanding the objects, a block of code or a file itself, and relating one class with the other classes where it is used. What does this function do? Copilot is able to help in all such areas. Now, as a developer, most of the time we works in an IDE, not in the platform area. So how we can take the help of Copilot in IDE to extract the similar information? I have opened the same project or repository here, that is a Teams Chef board. Let me go ahead and ask Copilot. Start with a GitHub. GitHub indicate that we are going to query about the repository or the knowledge base as part of the GitHub Copilot Enterprise. So I'm asking, how does this vector data source class relate to other classes? Want to understand more about this particular class? Copilot is going to query the repository and brings the information about this particular class, where it is defined, how it is utilized in other files. This is how you can use the repository knowledge or help of GitHub Copilot Enterprise to understand the code base more detailed way. So the Copilot is provided the complete details in terms of what exactly this class is doing, where all this class is consumed or utilized, and the files linked to this particular class. I can go ahead and further query Copilot for more details about this particular class. Use GitHub Copilot Enterprise chat feature for exploring your repositories, understanding the code in a natural way. Thank you.